Hey, good night, guys. Well, it's not whatever, but let's do a quick TA on run since a bunch of you guys have been asking me. So, um, let's see what we can kind of pull off here. The sun, right? I think that's gonna be a good spot to put it. So like I explained in my last TA video on APPS, I use the way that I trade. I use something called Confluence, which is basically something. It's kind of like a very, it's like a customized version of Q Banks's way of trading, and he trades based off of Confluence, which is a style that's actually brought over from forex trading. And as some of you guys may or may not know, forex trading is actually where I actually started trading. I didn't start trading on stocks. I started trading with forex. I started trading a long time ago. All the money that you guys see on my Robinhood is actually play money. So the money that I have on Robinhood isn't actually, that's not for like long term. I have other accounts that I actually use for long term. Robinhood is strictly used to make money. It's not used for long term. That's not where my investments are. Some of you guys may know this, some of you guys may not. But that's kind of where we're at right now. I wanted just to kind of let you guys know, because a lot of people did ask me like, oh, do you think, are we, is Robinhood your main account? No, it's not. My main one, I actually have a one with Schwab, and then I have my 401k with work. I am a programmer. I'm a Python programmer. I actually work for a big law firm as their Python developer in the US. I'm not going to say from where, but that's basically my job. I'm a Python developer for a law firm in the United States. What we're using right now is actually called Confluence. Confluence, it's customized to where I'm actually using the MACD and price zones to determine where you should actually take a position. So currently right now, I was actually swing trading a while back, and I was doing pretty well. I still trade forex regularly. I don't really show that, but I still trade it basically every day. I do pretty well. And I'm actually switching that over to stocks, just because in stocks it's I don't want to say it's relatively easier to make money, but it kind of sort of is, because you can't lose money as fast as you do in forex, right? But let's get back to SUNRUN, right? So I set up all my price zones. The way that you can tell how I set certain things up, or why I set up in a certain way, is I set them based off of candles, and just kind of where price tends to kind of test test certain like lines and stuff, right? So I mean, we can see this one right here, this section. I hate when this happens. Let me see. So I actually had it here. We're setting this candle right. We're trying to hit the most wicks that we possibly can on prices that have been tested before. That's really the play here. All we're trying to do is just kind of set it up to where the most wicks are being touched. Not candles, but wicks. We're trying to see what section or what area can actually return the most wicks for, basically for like right here. I'm pretty sure I found all my positions. I think this is where I'm gonna head. I'm gonna stop my, where I'm gonna be putting everything right now. For example, like here, I did see that there's a lot of price resistance around this level. There's a couple wicks that I'm probably gonna put across here. I'm just gonna leave it there. I do think that's a good spot to leave that line right there. So that's basically how I trade, right? I set my price zones. Then I look at the MACD. We are about to cross over into bullish territory right now. So if you guys see, I'll make this easier for you guys, but the MACD is actually starting to cross over the bullish line. So you can see the blue one is actually, it looks like it's about to cross over, and it also looks like we're about to create a brand new green bullish candle on the upside. So it does look, I would probably buy calls here, but we would have to go down to the 4-hour level to see where we are. So right now, Our 4-hour chart is showing that we are bullish. If you look at the MACD, we do have those green candles created. We do have a weaker green candle created, but we actually crossed over. The blue line actually crossed the red one, which basically means kind of like a buy signal. And momentum is up, right? So momentum is crossing over the 0 line mark of momentum, and also the AO oscillator, the indicator, is actually showing bullish signs. But to go even further down, a little bit more in depth, is for the 1 hour. So the 1 hour chart is actually showing us, it's actually being bearish. It's actually trending down, and we actually just crossed that. The red line actually just crossed the blue line, and we're actually in bearish territory for the MACD. So this kind of indicates that, more than likely we might head down and we might retest that $56-$80 level right now. But it does look, if you look at momentum, we did go a little bit under the 0, and we are retesting that section. So it looks like short term, and you guys can see on the MACD, the last time we were bearish, we didn't even stay that long. So you can kind of look at where the MACD kind of retests things. I do think it might retest the $56-$80 level, but I think run is going to be a perfect buy at $56.80. I don't think it's going to drop back down to $50. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think we're going to drop down to $56.80. We're going to consolidate. I don't know if there's actually earnings for run or not. I don't know how big of an impact earnings can be, because I actually don't follow this company, and I don't know if they're actually making money or profitable, whatever, right? But as far as just TA, it does seem like it's going to go back and retest the $56.80 level. And it's probably going to skyrocket all the way back up, because the 4 hour is bullish. The 1 hour is bullish. If I had to make a play right now, I would probably set a buy limit at $56.80, maybe $57, and then just kind of wait it out. And I think I would probably end up taking profit at $66.60 would be my first target, my first TP. Second TP would be my $80 mark. And if I actually did believe in this company, and if I did more research, I'd probably take out all profit at my $80 level and leave the rest of it to ride. Or I can do the opposite, right? I can take out my original investment and only leave profit. So that's your TA. Like I said, if you guys are looking at buying calls or swinging run, I do think a perfect time to get in would be anywhere between $56.80, $56.50, $57, anywhere, right? Even right now at $57, $73, it's a good price to get in. And good take profits would probably be at the $66 level, and then again at the $80 level. So really solid time for run. I really think it's a really bullish signal right now. And if I was actually going to purchase, I'd do it immediately on Monday. I kind of wait to see where the price kind of sits, because we did see that on the 1 hour chart, we are trending down. So I do think it might go back down to the $56-$80 level. It might, bounce around here and consolidate, but I do think eventually it's going to shoot back up, and we are going to be retesting the $66 mark, and more than likely the $80 mark as well. But yeah, that's your TA for run. Hopefully it plays out like this. If you guys want to get on the play, great. I'm not like a financial advisor or whatever, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. As always, remember, your money is your money. The only person that's responsible for anybody's money is the person that owns it, right? So you're responsible for your own money and the own plays that you make. But like I said, if I was gonna take this play, I would definitely buy in right now. Probably take out my first TP be at $66. The next one probably like around $80. But have a good night, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this SUNRUN TA, and I hope it helps everybody who's been asking me about it. See you later. Good night.